Says it's twitching. Says it's twitching. Yes, I'm twitching. Woohoo! Twitch was having problems all morning. So now, I'm going to check out a few more of those Aetherius homes, if they still exist. They should. We'll get through some more. We'll get through more. Alright, what are we up to? Once upon a lifetime. Voltaire, Hall Lunar Champion. Enter your first person for the first room and you can switch to third after. Okay. Hall Lunar Champion it is. Voltaire. Wow, all we have left are halls of the Lunar Champion. It's gonna take a while. Okay, first person, here we go. Voltaire. Alright. So this is the Aetherius My Corner Spring Mood. Wow, this is very, this front room is very Skull-Lordy. Which is weird. I've never seen anyone else do Skull-Lordy type style-y stuff. I'm sure they got their style on their own way. It's not because of they're not copying or anything, but I'm saying it's interesting. I've never seen anyone else do a style that even slightly resembles it. Everybody's kind of drunken, falling. See, I can't walk right when I'm in first person. I'll try though. For you, I'll try. Okay. What's up here? So everybody's kind of drunk and passed out in different places. Partying. Alright, now I'll go. I don't see the difference between first and third here. I mean, it looks about the same to me, but I did do it one time through. First person, let's go into the next room. Alright, third person, you know. Calls a Colossus. So we've got shit falling down. Treasure. All for me. I can hear it shouting. It's all mine. All mine. With its little vase hands. So, I mean, I could put a story together, but I'm sure any of us could. I don't know if mine would be right or wrong. But let's finish these off, even if they are all halls of the Lunar Champion. We'll go to Horrigain, Spring of Love. This will just be in the Lion's Den, so it's kind of like a different house. And Pyrola's the last one, Hall Lunar Champion after this, and then we're done with all of the entries. All of them! Okay, folks, so I have been updating. Hey, Bayushi, Twitch has been down since I would have been on. So, since my time, 10 a.m. Twitch has been, like, some people are up, but no one could go live. Which sucks. I thought I was live for like 15 minutes talking to myself. That was great. But here I am. We are looking at Horrigain's house. we have to go into the left portal here. Yeah, I tried. It just wouldn't let me stream. So we've got a little party type area here. Romantic. No, you're fine. You're fine. You're fine. I mean, I tried. Like, I was trying the whole time, but Twitch updated us, let us know that they knew it was a problem. They didn't give us an ETA, so I figured I wasn't going to stream today. So luckily they finished. This is sweet. Very romantic. Alright, last one, Pyrola. And then we're done with these entries. In my corner of spring mood. Derp, derp, derp. Okay. Let's go back up to Aetherius. As I hiss. You goofball. Okay. I'm assuming this is just Colossus then. I'm glad I didn't have to judge these. This may be the one we saw that is Perdita's sisters. There's one way to tell if it has that island sticking out. It does. Yeah, we've seen this. It's quite lovely though. So I don't feel bad about not touring it in depth. No fun. See if Eula comes on. We'll go to Velothi, Reverie, Toriel Greenleaf. I am hatching an idea. I don't know if it'll work because you know how I think you know the mechanic that people were using to cheat to get into out of bounds areas? Well, I kind of wanted to use that mechanic within bounds to do an animation. Like, you know, sit there and do the animation so that it'll go. But the problem is, like, I could steer it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I could steer the thing sitting there. But the problem is that I don't know that it's going to work anymore because they made it not work on the PTS. So essentially what's going on is that even if it works now, on the PTS it won't work again, which means that I think your spaceship won't work anymore. That's nice. Because it kicks you out when you try to move the thing you're sitting in. So I think it breaks everything. Yeah. Oh! That's insane. Your spaceship stays still and everything else moves around it? That's insane. I don't think I could do that from my idea. What a cozy little home. I was gonna do you remember Matchbox cars? Did you guys have Matchbox cars where you were growing up? Little cars. Cute. Very cute. I like the blue and the red. It contrasts nicely. They had these big loop-de-loop things, right? That kids used to want. I never had it. I always had the Matchbox cars, but I never had the... Oh, I don't have the track. So I was thinking about making a giant track. Hey, Loa. And then using that to sort of film it in terms of the animation, but I'm getting the sense that it won't work now because of what you're saying. Which would suck. I wish it worked. Hey, Eula. That's a really annoying thing that it won't work. So, yeah. Yes, what happened was at 10 a.m. in my time, when I'm supposed to go on, it crashed. So no one, a certain server of it crashed. So no one could get on that wasn't already on. It said I was live. I was talking to myself. It had the light was on and everything. Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. And then what happened was, huh. But anyway, so Twitch was down for like half an hour, 45 minutes. I'm not sure about which it is, but it's back up now. But yes, I was going live. Everything went right, and then something happened on their end. So I apologize for that. I would have been on. I was here. So was Hammy. Both of us were here. So this is Grimmage Grim, who made this house. Interesting. I seen this because I sent this picture in as a something to. I've been here. Okay. I've seen a lot of houses that I'm seen before, which is odd because like you would think that it wouldn't show up on my list, but I even have photos of this house. You were not hallucinating. You were perfectly accurate. Where is she? This is you. I've shown it before a while ago, but you know, don't feel bad about that because what happens is that after you know, a lot of times people will watch your stuff afterwards. Like they'll watch an older stream. Oh wow, this is crazy. What is this, Eula? I was putting off looking at this until you were on, rather. This looks nuts. What happened here? Yeah, that's when, like, when I started, nobody watched me live. I had 2 or 3 people who watched me live, and then everybody else who watched me later. And that's fine. It's a treehouse. Ah, that explains it. With bears, of course. Aww. Wow, I'm not even sure how you did that. That must be the bottom of one of the new snowy trees. Bottoms of something. So, Bae, I don't think that I can do my idea then. You know, like if I was doing a loop-de-loop for that, I don't think it'll work animation-wise because of the fact that I can't use linked items that way. This reminds me, if you've ever been to Disney, I miss those days, of the Smith Family of Robinson tree. It feels exactly like it, to be honest with you, with these little spots that stick out like this. Am I supposed to be able to go into this hole here or no? I haven't. Well, it looks a lot like it. Well, I don't know that it's a bug so much as it's intentional because of the thing people were doing. Okay. Aww. Good use of the new trees, by the way. Yeah, this reminds me of that. Was this for J Heart's contest? No, I was just looking at the tree. You know, I never saw that show, Smith and I can't explain it. I can't do it on the stream. Like, I'm saying that I can't explain it. I'm not good at explaining this. Alakina Grand Citrus. Basically, like, what I was thinking of doing, and I'll explain to you what I'm thinking about, what I was thinking about doing. I was thinking about putting a chair in a barrel or something, around barrels, and then having it go, like, I would sit here, they'd be linked, and then I would basically, like, press forward, you know, to do the track, and then have it recording the whole time. I'm talking about that, I'll show you, forget it, we'll go over to, yeah, well, I know, but what I'm saying is that I wanted to use it within bounds, not out of bounds. So there's effects here because it's dark. I didn't want to take advantage of it outside of bounds, you know what I mean? I want to use it in bounds. And that's the problem I'm having. And I can't think of another way to animate it without that. I'm going to have to just do it without driving it myself. You know what I mean? Yeah, either way. So it's not going to work. There is something creepy in here. This is spooky. Ah! Yeah. Yeah, but I couldn't record it the way that I wanted to record it, is basically what I was getting at. I couldn't record the animation the way that I thought would be simpler and more accurate. You know what I mean? Because, I mean, doing it from the side is nice, but when you're watching it from there, I don't know. I can? It wouldn't work for long. We'll see. That is horrifying. Okay. We'll try it on the PTS though, because I want to load up a whole bunch of shit, and I don't want to load it up on regular before I test it. I want to build the whole thing. This is horrifying. Before I get going. I don't like all the dead things. Scary. And it's like a maze. I can't figure out where I'm going. Hi, Pineapple Fox. That's a cute name. Ah, here's where we started. Now I can see if I can go through that Nordic door. I can. Oh, this side is pretty and not horrible. Heaven and hell, perhaps? I'm thinking that's the direction we went, is heaven and hell. I don't know which way to go. Which way do we go, George? Which way do we go? My dad's name is George. Growing up, we always used to do that to him. Okay, here we go. Added waterfalls. So we have some nice antiquities here. A little bridge added. Cute little climb up with trees. For a good view, I'm assuming. Huh, never seen anyone put that in there. That's cute. This is very heavenly. Look at this horse. The other horse was in flames, but this horse is just glowy goodness. We both sound like weirdos, because I know what you mean. I know what you mean. I'm just shocked that I didn't realize that you moved the house around the goddamn spaceship. I thought you moved to the spaceship. Shows what I know. And I even rode the darn thing, and I still thought that. Yeah, seriously. Heaven and hell, I'm guessing. I can't imagine what else it is. But that was Alakina. Let's go over to PTS, shall we? If it's up. I'm assuming it's up. Perhaps I shouldn't assume it's up. You can see my kitties while we go. That there is Grant. This is my boy who's still alive. And that's Sherman, his big brother, who passed away. Aren't they cute? They were sweethearts. He was a sweetheart. He was floppy. He was just like, he loved his brother so much. We have so many pictures of them cuddling and licking each other's heads and just being sweet to one another, but he passed away. It's been a long time without him now. It's kind of scary. But his brother's still trucking. My baby boy Grant. He's the real, he's my cat. Sherman was my husband's cat. You know how they pick people. Thanks for the follow, Pineapple. People, kitties just pick people. They do what they decide, you know. This is what they want to do. And they do it. Okay. We're not going to do it here. Let's go over to... I'm going to head over to... my moon sugar. I'm either gonna do it in moon sugar or a pineapple. Jesus. Tell Galen, which kind of looks like a pineapple. Oh. Tis sad. Okay, here we are. So, in case you're curious, this is, I just discovered my home. Okay. This is my current iteration of what I'm working on for my pool. I don't love it. I don't hate it. It's just blah. It's blah for now. But this is what I've been picking at on PTS. Obviously, the lines aren't straight. It doesn't look great because of the pieces I picked. There's stuff missing. But the point is that it's started. I'm picking at it. That's all I'm doing. But we'll go to Moon Sugar. actually go to Trident first. We gotta pick up some of the things I was gonna use. And I have a bunch, so why load them all up? Get all my elsewhere walls here. And then I'll show you what I had in mind. Oh, cats are sleeping pills. You cannot sleep near, you can't lay down near a purring cat and not pass out after a while. All right, so on the live server, I have started to build this, but it's nowhere near done, so I can just mess around with this. So, for example, let's say that you're making this is not going to be a clean or nice design by any stretch of the imagination. I'm just putting a couple of pieces together. Yeah, no, it's terrible. It's terrible. Terrible. I know I should probably just snap these together, but they're not going to do exactly what I want if I do that. I'm just going to stick that there for now. Then flat ones. This chair just hates being green. I was just trying to explain what I'm doing, but I don't think it's gonna work. Anyway, what I want to do, we'll do it this way first. Come on, you stupid chair. This chair just is not. No, it's more of, have you ever seen Matchbox cars on a track? Alright, so then if I'm going to link this, link, let me just, that's gotta be green. I think I did that backwards. There we go. Alright. So what I was getting at was, come on, I need to select you suckers. Nope. Nope. Actually, no, you just select one. And you sit in it. And then... See, it doesn't work anymore. You stand up. Did I link the wrong chair? I linked 2 chairs. I only need to link 1. You see what I'm saying? Like, you can't do the trick anymore. Because you can't sit. It won't let you stay sitting in the chair. So what I had wanted to do was actually get in that little car thing and go move it by hand, like, up the track. And do it myself. Oh. That's what I did. Okay, we'll do that. Who do you make the parent? Does it matter? Make the platform the parent? Okay. Okay. Let's see if I can do it. Oh, it still does work. Okay, so I can do it this way. So what I had wanted to do was, see, this. You're exactly right here. This is how I wanted to film it. Yeah. You see my point? That's what I wanted to do, is I'm going to do the animations in whatever the car ends up being. I wanted to do the animations, run around it like a track. And that way I don't, you know what I mean? Like, so I don't have to do it from the side. Like, trying to figure out if something is perfectly balanced or what from the side is just strange, you know? Like, oh, move it here and then move it here and whatever. I want it to actually be different. But this all is not even. Maybe I could just worry about that first. But you get the idea. That is what I was thinking about. So it's good to know it still works. I was confused. The Grand Topol I've hit a complete standstill on. If anyone wants to learn how to do stuff in EHT, now is your time, because I'm out of houses. I'm not working on a house because my house is... I am working on a house, but it looks like shit. Looks like utter shit. This. I do not think this looks good. Yes! Twitch on Bork did. So... Thank you. So, I mean, I'm working on it, but I'm not in love with it. Sorry about the air horn. The first Wednesday in the month, our tornado warnings go off to test the thing. So yeah, I've got this going. I was thinking of doing a second layer down here, and maybe a third layer down here. And then, I don't know, have them be part of one thing or not. I'm not sure. I do want a pool, and I do want one of those. Oh, Thanks. And of course, today is going to be one of my weakest times ever because I've run out of houses and whatnot. But this is just when I do drafts, I literally do works in progress. I just throw things together. They're not going to look right. They look like crap because there's, you know, uneven pieces, there's wrong connectors and whatnot. But what I'm doing is I'm just testing it to make sure that the proof of concept even works before I invest any money or time or effort into something more. But we can try making more of those display table levels, or I can use some buildings for it and see if I can get the same effect. But the idea was to make a waterfall restaurant, but the restaurant thing has come and gone. So we've got just the beginnings of something. Telling you, I've totally lost my ambition about this stuff. But we'll go to Grand Civic so I can show you something. Wow, brain is gone. What, to just throw it together? Well, I mean, it's better to do that than to spend, you know, a zillion dollars on buying all the mats that you want and then finding out that the whole thing isn't going to work. You know, like you may have an idea in your head and then realize, oh, this is not going to work. Which is why when I started doing the, okay, you guys know Matchbox cars, you know, the little tracks, the ones that that boys and girls always wanted when they were growing up. They had those tracks you could put your matchboxes on and they would run the tracks and they loop to loop. That's eventually what I wanted to build over there on in Moonsugar. That was my idea. And that's where I was going with that. But I was wanting to test it out, not just on the PTS, but just in general. I want to test it out. Now check this out. This is what I wanted. This kind of raging waterfall underneath me that would be a great restaurant type looking thing. But I can't do it because this house is full of two other builds. It's got this build over here and it's got a Christmas build inside. The only other thing I could do is put the Christmas build away until Christmas time. Or I could bite the bullet and buy Forge Masters, which would do the same thing. But the problem is that I don't really have an idea beyond this. This is pretty much my idea. Put it over a waterfall. Okay, and you know what I mean? Like, my idea isn't really fully formed beyond that. Maybe create a bedroom over it. I don't know. I just like this. Just like the idea of having this. Now I really want to buy either Forge Master Falls or Hunters on here, but as you can see, neither of them are available. Exaggerate it? I'm not sure what you mean. I mean, I'm thinking bedroom stuff. That's the idea, but like I said, I don't have the house to do it in. Even though I have waterfalls in Grand Topol, it doesn't let you get on top of it like you do here. Thieves Oasis or Forge Masters would be perfect for it, but unfortunately, neither of those are here on the PTS today. In this iteration of the PTS, so I can't test it there. And I'm not even sure what kind of building I would make. To be honest with you. Yeah, it's not here. I wish it were. It is not. Or I would test it. You would think that that I should be able to use the one in Strident Springs. Strident Springs doesn't work. You can't use that waterfall. You can't get up there. Moon Sugar, I tested it. Unless you cheat and do the cheat we were just talking about, which we're not going to talk about what it is. Unless you do that, you can't get up on top of that waterfall. And even once you do, it's not a lot of space. This one, you can get on top of the waterfall, but you can see it's not as much of an impressive waterfall. It's like a little bit of a waterfall. You get this one here. You can get this on top of this one, but it's like, meh. You can get on top of this one, which I did. I don't think you can get on top of that top one over there. If you could, I would have used it, but let's see. If any of you don't know what magic carpet is, this is magic carpet. You can put down an item, certain items, and it will let you go walk on top of them so you can build things up high or test boundaries or whatnot. Yeah, I think you can build maybe a tiny bit here, but you can't go, like I can't go far enough over the waterfall to make it interesting. I have it. It's on. I'm on it. I suppose you could just build really high over it. Like this. But again, that means no pool. I guess I can't have both. It's either waterfall or pool, essentially. Okay. You can put it on walk. If you put it on walk, it won't do that. I've had it on run, which is why it, because my computer's a little speedier, but, so technically I think, but see, you can't get very far on it. It's just, I mean, this is as far in as you can go. So maybe have that, but really the main build is, it's too bad you can't walk further in. But you know, the problem with building up this high, is that you need to get up there somehow. So stairs are going to use up so many different slots. It's going to be a bitch to build up high, to use slots to build up high. But I could see where I really wanted to build over the, yes, that's what I meant. I really wanted to build over the lava, but this is even more restrictive. You have to build way down on the bottom for it to work. And you can't get all the way over there. See, this is as far as you can get. But it would be beautiful if I could. Could you imagine building down in that valley? The beauty of it would just be unbelievable. Right in the middle of the fire, right there. Tell me that wouldn't be amazing. Huge home right here. I want this. I want this so bad. Why? How am I hitting your soft spots? I know. And we're gonna do revert to last save. Bye. Okay, there. Now it moved it back. I know, it's a pain. I don't understand why we can't use it. It's just sad. I could build out here so you get a good view of it. But then you'd have to use stairs to get up to it. And I don't know how you would. You know? Yeah, no kidding. Who wouldn't, right? But this is the frustration I feel. Yes, seriously. This is my frustration, you know? I just want to... break on through to the other side of the lava. But you can build so high in here. What you could probably do, if you felt like it, is completely cover up these entire stupid looking huts with towers. Then you don't have to see that, you know, and block off this part of the island so you never have to see it. And then maybe build up here. But the point is, again, you still have to walk up those stairs, and that's like... Yes, exactly. Water, item slots, item slots, item slots. I know what you're saying. That's why these homes haven't been built. That's why I've not built these amazing, ginormous, tower in the sky type houses here. It's sad. I want to, but I can't. So yeah, that's my problem. I have this gorgeous, huge island, and I can't do what I want to do with it because it's all blocked off. It's a bummer. Anyway. Let's go check something. Oh no, I don't have any of my backups on here. All these waterfalls. Not a single one can I use. Do any of the rest of these have waterfalls? I think I bought Serenity Falls on this. Yeah, I did. And you can't use that one either. I don't think. Bye! I'm gonna die now. Serenity Falls. I was trying to see... Honestly, like, you're gonna hear two things if they change the invisible walls. First one is, it's a slippery slope, because at some point they have to end the house, you know? So where do they end the house? The second thing is, you know, if you're talking about, like, say it's a circle around the house, right? At what point do you end this circle? Like, you know? But a house like Grand Topol we were just at, there's really no excuse to not give us the whole island, except for one thing, which is that the next question is going to be, well, we have all this space, give us more item slots, and they're not going to do that. So they're like kind of like damned if we do, damned if we don't. So why bother? I can't really blame them, because you know people don't give up. when they get something. They ask for more. You give an inch, you get a mile. You know, they ask for a mile. So that's part of the problem too. But I would love to build on top of this waterfall. I've tested them all. Can't. Can't even go up that high on this one. This is as high as you can go, I think. Maybe more. Right here, you can't even get up close to it. I don't know that I've ever seen those. But this is my point, is you can't use this one. Can't use Trident. I essentially think Trident and this house are the same house. They look like the same house to me. Serenity and Trident. Oh, see ya, Pineapple. Thanks for stopping by. Sorry it's not my most interesting stream ever. Okay, so I wanted to tell you about, go to the housing forums. It does, I bet you it does. I bet you it does look neat. I'm helping Chrysaea catch up, so all of these cobbles that are going up are there, pictures of them are going up, and you may see some of your own stuff up there, because, I mean, I look at your houses, so that's what happens. I think this house is essentially the same thing, just can't get to the waterfall. It sucks. Yeah, same exact thing. Yeah, go ahead. I guess you could build off to the side, but that's not really helping me any with my I want to look at waterfalls thing. I think that's it. I want waterfalls. I want good waterfalls. Yeah, I even bought the Ebenhart Chateau here. Looks like crap. I don't like it. Anyway, so it's either Grand Citric or nothing. So I'm tempted to say nothing. On the bright side, you can go on top of this house. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I wish I could test it out, but it's not on the PTS. They don't have the Thieves Oasis on the PTS. And it's, you know, I would have to buy it. It would be either the Thieves Oasis or Rothgar's, the new Forge Master. Yeah. Which villa? The Sanguinaris? Bastion Sanguinaris? Don't want PTS. But, where's it? Stabbies are dumb today. Yeah, I'm not in love with Bastion Sanguinaris. I don't like it. It's just to me, it's just not the greatest house in the world. Oh, I see. Yeah. I've also been, I had a bunch that I was going to post that I've been removing from my list of things I was going to post because some of them are vampire or Nord. And I'm like, I'm not going to blow somebody's contest entry because I post it, right? So I've been trying to stick to non-Nord, non-vampire building stuff that I'm posting. But, yep, I'm stuck. I'm sure you could. But I don't. Oh, for flying. Ah! I don't know what I want to work on. But if I come up with an idea before the end of tonight, I will come back on and I will work on something. But I think for now, I'm probably just going to call it because I don't have a lot to look at. Everything's done. And unless I'm going to build, which I'm uninspired right now, I'm basically just going to not do it. So I will probably come back tomorrow. If I come up with something else, I'll be back today. So I will catch you all later, and happy building, and please share with me any houses you'd like, and I'd be happy to check them out. We'll see you later.